Hey everyone, this is Chris Tevis in video number 2 of my kind of just guitar basics videos, just how to deal with some simple things. And the second video is on how to play a D chord or how to fix your D chord. So many of you have already probably attempted a D chord and it just still sounds bad. And I guess before I go on, I am Chris Tevis. I am a composer and performer and arranger and teacher in Charleston, South Carolina, but I am coming to you right now from Tryon, North Carolina in the mountains, and it's really beautiful. And I've decided to take a little bit of time and make a few of these videos. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell so that you'll be alerted of new content. So anyway, back to the D chord. I'm focusing this video on people who have been playing a D chord but just don't quite have it sounding well yet. So if you watch my C chord video, some of the same things apply, but let's talk about it in the specifics of the D chord. The D chord is first finger, second fret, third string, third finger, third fret, second string, second finger, second fret, first string. So I'm placing it right now with first finger, third finger on the third fret, second string, second finger on the second fret, first string. So the most common thing to happen when people play a D chord is their third finger collapses a little bit and it kills off that high E string and you get something like, so that doesn't sound. So what I want you to do is make sure that you are positioned correctly for your left hand, and what that means is thumb on the back of the neck. I'm placing about in the middle. Place your first finger all the way up against the fret wire. Your second finger should also be all the way up against the fret wire. If you have bigger, fatter fingers, you might have a hard time getting that first finger all the way up against that fret wire, so it might come back a little bit. That's all right. Don't let it go all the way to the back of the fret, unless you have monster hands, and then it won't matter because you'll have plenty of strength to overcome this. But aim for at least the middle and preferably a little bit closer to the fret wire. The third finger is the tricky one. So what happens is the third finger for most people ends up being way towards the back, this end of the fret. Make sure that you get that third finger, I'd say at least aim for the middle. And you might want to start by just placing the third finger first in about the middle of the fret or a little bit higher. Then get your second finger placed on the first string, and you notice right there I'm exactly right up against the fret wire. Then for my first finger, when I go to put it down, notice that it naturally falls at the back of the fret. So when that happens, just push it forward a little bit. So then that way you're like maybe this, or even all the way to there, depending on the size and flexibility of your hands. So for me, that first finger is not quite in the middle, a little bit more forward. Second finger is right up against the fret wire. That's the one you want to key into as far as placement on the fret wire. So that one should be all the way up against the fret wire. Third finger should be middle of the fret, a little bit higher if that's comfortable. If not, middle is fine. Tiny bit back if you have smaller hands, but don't let it get all the way to the back end of the fret. So it should be like that. So you're placing on the fingertips, you're placing close to the fret wire, and then check them one at a time. So you're going to go, and most likely you're going to hear this. And when you hear that, that just tells you there needs to be a slight adjustment that needs to be made with your left hand. You're going to kind of get up a little bit instead of being back like this, kind of everything pulled back. Get forward this way with your hand so that third finger can come down straight into the fingerboard. So kind of the key fingers are second finger right up against the fret wire, third finger on top of the fingertip this way and kind of towards the middle of the fret. First finger, don't let it drift too far back. So if you're getting this, it means your first finger's too far back, push it forward. And then when that third finger places, make sure it's not touching the first string. So make sure it's up on the fingertip. So you should have this. Nice and clear. Once you have it clear, practice letting go of the chord and then placing your fingers at first one at a time, checking position, etc. Once you get to the point where you can consistently get it clear, then you're going to need to worry about changing into the chord. And for that, you're going to need to practice placing all the fingers together. But that should help you get your D chord sounding clearer. So I hope that helps. If it does, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you want to be alerted to new content, please hit the bell and let me know your thoughts about all of this. All right, thanks so much, and practice your D chord. Practice getting it sounding good. Okay, take care. Bye.